So used copies. The industry's so weirded out about used game sales. Like, oh, we don't get any money for that. Oh, it's undercutting the industry. Oh, it's a fucking huge problem. Da-da-da-da. And I have no doubt that used copies of video games for consoles are big business. I don't know why, though. I don't know why. And if somebody out there can post a video response or leave a comment and explain to me the logic behind this, because I don't get it. I don't see how it can be this big a problem. Because every time I look at the prices of a new video game versus a used copy of the same game, it's bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. I went into GameStop, and literally, like, some of the newer releases, the differential between one game, it was a you know, AAA title, so it was like a $60 game. New copy, $60. The used copy was $1.02 cheaper. $1.02 for a game that might be scratched, because let's be real, GameStop is shit for testing returned products. The customers are the testers. You might not have a game manual. If you do, it might be fucked up. You don't know what condition the box is in. And that's just old school. That's just 90s era thinking about used shit. Forget that. Nowadays, the wonder of undercutting the used game industry is that pack-ins. Pack-ins. I bought Alan Wake. And Alan Wake comes with a code for, you have to forgive me, there's like a cat fucking fighting or killing something outside. Is very distracting. Anyway, Alan Wake comes with a coupon for the first downloadable content. You can receive it for free. It has an Xbox Live code on it. Of course, you can only use it once. So odds are, if you get a copy of Alan Wake used, you don't get that. And the Alan Wake content is like 560 points, which, I don't know, with weird Microsoft math, I think that's like $8 or something. So that's $8 right there. Which, the $8 differential is probably more than you saved buying the used copy. It's just, I don't know, it's baffling. Who are these people that go in and buy a used copy of a relatively new game? Now, obviously this doesn't apply to fucking old games. You know, old games, like, you're only going to get a used copy. You know, and they're, diminishing returns. Over time, a lot of games, especially games that are heavily sequelized, like pretty much fucking anything EA releases, are going to get reduced to bargain bin prices. You know, I bought a copy of Rock Band 1 for like $7 so that I could get the tracks out for Rock Band 2 because it's fucking old as shit. Now that makes sense. I can understand that. That makes sense to save the money. But saving $2 on what is obviously an inferior product, especially in the day and age of DLC and pack-ins, makes no sense to me. Please, somebody explains to me. I want to understand, but whenever I walk into a fucking GameStop and I see people buying new games, the used versions of new releases, it feels like I'm living in the fucking Mike Judge film Idiocracy. It's just like, I guess those games have the nutrients plants need. I don't get it. So there's that. That said, if you've not played Alan Wake, the price had just recently dropped when I bought it. It was like $38 new. Highly recommended. Very good game. I made a video review of that recently, and I will put a link here that you can click on and check that out. Oh, it's fading fast. Oh, click it quick. Oh, it's gone. So, there's that. Yeah. Another thing with used games, like, a lot of games it's tricky to even sell or trade in so that they can become used games. Take Alan Wake again, for instance, you know. First DLC is out. Second DLC hasn't dropped yet. And if you're talking about a game you like and you want to get the full package, and believe me, with Alan Wake you need it to get the full package. It's sort of like, you get an ending at the end of the campaign, but some things are vague. The DLC appears to be fleshing it out. You know what? I'm not going to sell that game now when it's still actually worth some money, being as new as it is, because I want to get the DLC, which might not even come out for, who knows, you know, another 6 months or something, at which point the game will be worthless used. So that's one way that the manufacturers can quite effectively fuck up the used game market without even really trying too hard. So, yeah, it's it's very puzzling. Fucking Mass Effect 2. Was it today? Tomorrow? I think. The Shadow Broker DLC drops, and I mean that game is fucking old. That game is it almost a year old now? I don't know. It's been a while. And there's new content dropping for that. You know, if you traded in your copy of Mass Effect 2 and you're a diehard Mass Effect 2 fan, you're fucked. You are fucked. So, yeah. Another thing, and this isn't related to DRM or anything, but like, there's no fucking reason with the new games on demand system in the Xbox 360 marketplace that a game that you should have to go get a physical game anymore. I mean, it's cool for people that have shit bandwidth or whatever, but like, it should be available online the same day it's released in stores. PCs have this shit together. You know, any new game that's on the retail shelves for the PC that is sold anywhere online, like, you can get it through Steam, like day one. You know, fuck a launch party, you just go get it. That should be the case on consoles too. It's fucking ridiculous. This Xbox Live price hike is bullshit. How the hell can you rationalize to me jacking the price up $10 a year when you're taking away innovative content like, for instance, 1 vs. 100, which has way more fun than it has any fucking right to be, and I miss it dearly. I played it like 8 times when I first got my Xbox, and then those cocksuckers pulled the plug on it. Not cool. Not cool, sir. What else do I want to talk about? My buddy Nate. If you follow my tweet stream, I have referred to Nathan a few times as Gangsta Nate. He's a good fucking dude, and he was recently found himself out of the job through no fault of his own, I might add. He's an excellent software engineer and programmer, and if you find yourself in need of someone with that skill set, you should fucking hire him and you know, get his resume and check it out. So if you have a job for Gangsta Nate, you should send the inquiry to give this fucker a job at BadServo.com, and I'll make sure that he sees it. And hey, ladies, he's also single. You know, he can engineer more things than software. So if you want to meet a nice guy with mad skills, you also write me at pussyfornate at BadServo.com and include pictures, and I'll get that to him as well. Come on, we are legion. We are anonymous. We can help that guy. So, yeah. There's lots more to talk about, but I feel as though my brain is not working properly at this point, so I'm going to call it quits. So, thanks for watching. If you have any thoughts, opinions, responses, or any goddamn explanations for any of this madness that I do not follow, feel free to leave comment, or video response. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you online.